Rashad, why you
Anyway,
didn't hit me up?
Rashad. Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.
Yeah. Good morning. Club 520. Everybody showed up for work today. All right. Anyways, shout out Club 520. Let's get into it, bro. Without further ado, a lot of this is an upload day as a thing test. So prepare for an upload day. People with notifications on. I know upload days be annoying for y'all, but I'm literally like a week behind on the channel. So I have to upload. I'm working from the crib today. So hopefully I can catch up on some uploads, man. First things first, let's talk about these grown men arguing with each other over the internet over who snitched and who hasn't snitched. It's always a disclaimer with this stuff. I am not a street dude. I am from the suburbs. I have nothing to do with this. So my commentary will be minimum to none because, yeah, this has nothing to do with me. This is not my concern. However, this is what's trending today. So I will just present it with no comment. And just to show you all, if people looking for what was trending today, I wasn't on my phone much. All right. Let me get some water. I'll press play and I'll get some water. This Charleston White to Young Thug.
Shout out to YF and Lucy. You the man, boy. You and your crew the man. Hey, listen, I'm for the slaughter Young Thug. I got the Anton Daniels tonight. I got Big Bank Saturday. I got Say Cheese TV tomorrow. I'm finna go on a run with this real. Thanks for that alley hoop, Thug. Thanks for that alley hoop, young. I'm finna go on a run. Say, I'm coming down court behind the back. I'm finna go on a run, baby. Ooh. Say, listen, I prophesied this. Right now, Say Cheese TV is looking at all these old videos. I told y'all Young Thug will go tell it. I told y'all. I'm always willing to bet with any rapper. If they keep Young Thug ass locked up 6 more months in the conditions he in, he'll tell to get out of jail too. They keep him 6 more months locked up in them conditions like that there, he'll tell to get out of jail too. He about ready to break. I told y'all, I am the new prophet. Y'all the new prophet. Listen, I have destroyed the hip hop community. I have single-handedly, me and Lil Woody, when I Woody did, I started first. I have single-handedly destroyed the hip hop community. You can't deny that. You have the right to remain silent. The street niggas I used to watch before, they said, I don't want to talk to no motherfucking police. Fuck you talking to me for? Take me back. You gonna bring it. First thing they tell you before you sit down is, you do know you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have a right to attorney. You have a right to have an attorney present. Right then and there, you don't want to talk no more. Well, I thought we don't talk to police. Man, we're willing. I'm gonna call Scarface. Scarface got a whole song talking about we don't talk to police. I thought, man, what is he gonna talk? A 2-hour interrogation, and you mad at Yak got it. You mad at Gunner. Gunner don't have no interrogation tape, and everybody mad at Gunner. This is what I tell y'all: hip hop is fake. They pick and choose. Come on over with me, Young Thug. Turn in your jersey, Young Thug, and come on over here and sit down with the tattletale niggas. You didn't take the stand, but you told. You tattletale. Come on over, come tell.
Big Nate, what's happening?
Everybody's gonna tell at some point when they get in trouble with the law.
This is about grown men arguing over the internet about who snitched and who hasn't snitched. Now, I'm not a street dude. I'm a suburban kid. I'm not from the streets at all. So it's not my place to comment on it. I'll just be playing the videos and reading the comments of what the rappers and people, you know what I'm saying, figures have said. That's it.
You can't beat the list off. You cannot beat the list off. I know I can't beat them, so I go. I learned that a little bit before. You cannot beat both. The only problem in life is watching what watch more world. I don't know how to steal. You fucking be up by the bitch who fucking both of us. Ooh, listen, slime. Loose Thug. I know you heard the saying loose lips ain't shit, don't you? This is why y'all ship sunk. The whole YSL tail group was a loose lip full of boys. They weren't just talking in the interrogation room, they was talking on record too. Confessing on record. The Lord is my say what's up? Say listen. Man, they didn't call Young Thug with some interrogation tape. I thought niggas didn't talk to the police. Man, they didn't tell me niggas didn't talk to the police. They take me back to my cell. They got to take a 2-hour interrogation tape to Young Thug.
Man,
I'm gonna keep ass up, boy.
Today, I'm gonna talk to today. I know we on the YSL Young Thug thing. Like I said though, I have to go. Like, you can't throw the fans under the bus. You can't throw the fans under the bus. Like, you just can't. And I understand the frustration of, shoot, we at home, this and that. But that's literally only, again, I feel like with the Dream, it's only that loud with an opposing team right now after getting BG, because BG one of the more popular players in the league. It used to be that like that with BG. It's only like that, I feel like, with Asia Wilson. And I think, okay, now we have to top Asia Wilson. You win 2-3 championships in Atlanta, it's going to be Asia Wilson fans, but it's going to be more Atlanta Dream fans cheering at the Atlanta Dream versus Las Vegas Aces games. That's how I feel. Remember, Trey did the same thing, and we ended up making a deep playoff run. Trey said the regular season is boring. He said the regular season boring because it ain't like the what you call everything like that. I remember Joe Johnson did it, and he said we could care less if they show up or not. And they started booing Joe Johnson. She was defending Leash. So see, like, once again, you gotta go because you said this yourself. Defending Ryan. You said Leash was missing shots down the stretch too, right? So you said Leash was missing shots down the stretch too. And it's like, okay, Leash supposed to be the MVP candidate, top 5 MVP candidate this season. What she is Fee, Asia, AT, Leash, and then whoever else you want to put at 5, Kelsey Mitchell, whoever. You know, Leash is a top 5 candidate hands down this year, MVP. So to say like Leash supposed to step up, whatever in the big games, Leash didn't really, you know what I'm saying, against the Aces. So it's just like, okay, you didn't step up in the game where it mattered, or you could say the most. We're looking forward to see if Atlanta's going to make their first playoff run, if they're going to win their first big games and everything like that in a row, this and that. And in this big test, the hottest team in the WNBA, 11 games in a row at that point. Can you stop them? Can you slow them down? They're trying to get your second seed, everything like that in the league, right? You kind of disappeared down the stretch. So Ryan might be defending Leash at the podium, but Leash could have defended herself by just outplaying Asia. That didn't happen. I understand 2 different positions, everything like that. But at the end of the day, y'all both top 5 MVP candidates. Y'all both fighting to get y'all teams to number 2 seed in the WNBA playoffs. One stepped up, the other, it just is what it is. So it's like, okay, you can go up there and try to defend your teammate, everything like that. But you know what I'm saying? The only person who went off was Asia. Post defense was bad. That's what I'm saying. Asia went crazy. Asia went stupid. Asia had the blocks on Leash. Then Alyssa had a block on Leash. Then when Asia hit the 2 threes in a row, I ain't never seen Asia hit no dang 2 threes in a row in no regular season game. When she did that, they called a timeout and she was screaming at half court on the logo. Oh yeah. Leash, Ryan, somebody gotta. You hit 2 threes in a row, we gonna hit. Remember when Ryan in Seattle hit that 3, they got a steal, they get it back to Ryan, and Ryan hit another one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ryan always gonna speak her mind. I'm the first Ryan interview. after she got drafted. I'm the first. So I know Ryan always gonna speak her mind. She don't hold back. That's why I think a lot of times, she wasn't speaking that much. She don't do the most post game press conferences and stuff like that. So I knew she was gonna speak her mind. I'm just saying, even though you feel a way and that's how you feel and that's the honesty and you speaking your truth and stuff like that, you got to take a step back and think, dang, why don't people do this? Because you don't want to get on the fans' bad side. Like the fans, as they said, Bree said this, shout out to Bree Style, everything like that. She was like, we sold out every game. Every other game, the Dream have one of the best home court experiences in the league. It's literally like Golden State, New York, and then probably Atlanta. Like their top 3 home experience for the past 2-3 seasons. So you create a home court atmosphere like that and a home court advantage. Y'all got the fans there every single game, except for against Indiana, Caitlin Clark, and against Las Vegas, Asia Wilson. So what you have to do, we're going to put ourselves in a position to be more popular than Asia Wilson and Caitlin Clark. That's the only way you can do it. And it's either that or you accept the fact that, okay, these 2 games, like when the Knicks come to town, when the Lakers come to town, it's just going to be that with the road fans. And I think you just got to work to accept that. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to the foolishness of the grown men arguing about who's snitching and who not snitching.
I know y'all love Thug, and I love y'all. But y'all just bear with me. I'm finna destroy Young Thug. He will not be able to rap no more. Would it? Be quiet, gangster Christian Muslim. Rollo, they wrong for how they did you. Little baby, you might as well stop hanging with Thug. Gunna, don't talk. Just stay back. Let me get this. I got y'all. Can't nobody beat me. I'm finna destroy these niggas. I swear to God. Thanks. Come on now. Don't.
Oh my goodness. This is so silly, bro. This is the silliest thing, bro. Stop trying to make me one of them boys. Death before dishonor this way, kids. All right. Anyway, you see. Young Thug on the timeline trying to explain his situation to people with W-2s and 401ks. You got to stop. And Bay Savage says something too. Y'all rap the street, bro. Up by 8. I think Anicia says something. Oh, no, we got Hondo first. Shout out Hondo. Paperwork party on the timeline. And then here's Anicia. Boys stuff. Boys said guns, drugs, ladies, money. And she was just quoting, of course, her famous lines.
Get the fuck out y'all face. I know y'all want to see Future. That's fine. I know y'all want to see Future, dirty, Sprite, word, whatever the hell. Boy shit, boys stuff, drugs, guns, bitches, money, yeah, boy, shit, boy shit, man, nigga, what, yeah, go. I'm finna get the fuck out.
Shout out to Anicia, man. Obvious friend of the channel, man. Y'all make sure y'all listen to Grady Baby. Today say she on Rollo's side, West Side legend Rollo. Shouts out to Fangoon, Rollo, fan of the friend of the channel. Even though they charged something crazy for interviews and we didn't get an official interview, he's still a friend of the channel. He still said what's up. Now, Jace, making it worse. How you accidentally tell them folks you sell weed at all? Dog, this stuff frying me right now. And then Bay Savage again. Trap Lord Ross somewhere kicking up the most devious 4-hour video right now. Okay, now here comes the Rollo part. Rollo, he comes for Big Baby Jade. So I guess Big Baby Jade was talking about Rollo, calling Rollo a rat or whatever. Big Baby Jade, of course, the media personality in Atlanta. I believe she's with the Big Facts podcast, but it's certain people in Atlanta, like in the media space, they have a lot of power because they do a lot of the club postings and stuff like that in addition to doing the radio. And that's Big Baby Jade, Ferrari Simmons, DJ Scream, obviously is DJ Scream, and those 3 for sure. And then in the traditional space, it'll be like your Frank Skis, Ryan Cameron's, Big Tigger's kind of worked his way up to that point in Atlanta, and then Greg Street, and then over at Hot 1079, Dirty Boys and Fly Guy DC, and My Asia Simone, Manny Supreme, of course, and Manny's co-host. So those people, those 8 people, like those are very powerful people in Atlanta of determining the narrative of who's who in Atlanta and stuff like that. So Big Baby J calling Rollo a rat or whatever, because it's just always been the thing on the internet and around the town, like Rollo a rat. That's how he got out, this and that. He has now the opportunity to respond. So this is what he said. Good morning. I just want to tell that ugly fat B word, Big J, she owed me and Gunna an apology and for how she did us. That big B word won't be able to fit in them spider sweatsuits when I get done with how much stuff I'm finna talk. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. Jeffrey Williams, and he highlights it. It says, however, same also places Mr. Williams' character issues by being locked and being in a locked police car and having information on a unaliving case. So that was the first one. Then Rollo responded to Thug. Oh, hold on. Let me see. He said, Thug said this. What'd he say? This the one that so Thug reposted what Rollo posted. He said, this motion got filed because the detective lied and said I made a statement in the back of the police car, stupid. That never happened. And then Rollo responded. He said, well, I lied to the feds for real, and you still called Lil Baby and told him to cut me off, and I wasn't right now. So you're gonna have to go through what me and Gunna went through. And we waiting on that gospel album too, twin. And then here it is. The information was given to Davis seemed to be Chernery unknown. Both stash houses, drug houses were discovered abandoned to grant Davis the information to be truthful. Specifically, the information did not help the United States identify nor locate the individuals mentioned in the illegal narcotics trafficking described above. Lacks credibility, Davis stated that his plug, aka drug supplier, was unalive, which led him into trafficking marijuana. Davis refused to answer questions about April 17th, 2018, after being found in the cargo bay of the airplane with product marijuana on board. So there it is. So what's the comment? What's the top comment? Because like I said, I'm not no street dude. Saying you lied to the feds on social media might be the top 5 dumbest things I've ever seen on here. Hey, yo. Okay. So now Woody comes into play. So now Woody start talking. Okay, here we go to Woody.
Don't forget about that trans story, nigga. When you said it out your own mouth, how you did the Buddha with that trans vest, Pee Wee Roscoe. You know damn well not to mention me, boy. You know I ain't got no sense. I ain't got no damn screws in my head, boy. You remember we was at the Sky House? Me, you, and Thug was sitting in the car, and that damn trans vest walked past, and Thug tapped you and said, Pee Wee, what's up with that? And you told Thug how you stuck your dick lean up in it. Don't get me started, nigga. And Pee Wee.
All right. Yep. Like I said, this is not my place. I will not be commenting, not be providing any commentary, just playing.
Man, don't pull it up on me.
Yeah, buddy, get what?
The boogeyman pulled up.
The story of y'all. They try to get me and Shawty to kill each other. They try to get me and Shawty to kill each other. Get what though? We ain't going. we ain't going.
No comments. This is city business. I am from the suburbs.
From beginning to the end. All he ever did was do lame shit. The whole motherfucking shit is about this nigga doing lame shit. Then he turned on motherfucking Rich Homie, tried to turn the whole world against Rich Homie. And then at the same time, before this man death, he
facts today. This man doing this on probation. He can't sneeze the wrong way the next 15 years without going. Like, so yeah, this is these boys indicting themselves just to prove they ain't snitch. It's crazy.
told us out his own mouth that it was one of the darkest times in his life. Then he turned around and took the whole motherfucking world against Wild Finn Lucci. Whole world. Everybody go against Lucci. Everybody go against, what's that now? Yeah, he tried to turn everybody against Lucci. Now, all these three things is 100%. Everybody can go back and look at this. This ain't from Rollo. Then he turned around, he was beefing with Future, calling my phone, fuck Future, calling Future, like going back and forth on the motherfucking internet. Boom. Then he turned around, he see Gunna surpassing every nigga in the industry. Now he called to the street, turn everybody in the world against motherfucking Gunna and say, oh, whatever Wham say go against, he turned Wham against Gunna. He turned everybody against it. Then me and Lil Baby, we go to the motherfucking dentist. I'm getting my teeth did. Then, Lil Baby walking me home. He happy to see me. He pussy ass, old thug, bitch ass. He pull another evil stunt. Oh, let me call it. All this nigga did. Everything that done happened in Atlanta, everybody going against each other. Why? Because his pussy ass, his bitch ass been doing nothing but whole shit around the wall. He thought he was Pablo Escobar. He sitting that motherfucker like he John got or something. Nigga, you a street bitch. Nigga, you ain't did nothing in these streets. You ain't put in no work. Woulda put in all the work. Like, none of it, you ain't do nothing on your case. So what I'm saying is, all this nigga doing is bitch ass shit, bro.
Hey, let me ask you a question. I feel like you're giving me you're kind of summing up a lot of stuff here, but you said that he's turning people against each other. Like, let's say Lil Baby got his own mind. He's his own boss, I would imagine, right? How could Thug turn him against you or him against
if a nigga, first of all, if you did that, why in the fuck is you so against all rats? Nigga, you talk Kid Cudi, you going super rat crazy, yet you don't win any motherfucker. Okay, let's just say, Thug, you did make a mistake until. Why the fuck you ain't saying, goddamn, Gunna made a mistake? So basically saying, you can make a mistake and do some lame shit, but Gunna can't make a mistake and do some lame shit. Oh, just like you said, it ain't about you telling, it's about who told. Like, come on, man, like, this shit ain't cool. Like, what he doing is 100% wrong. So what I'm saying, like, if your girl with you or your niggas with you, and you tell a nigga that, hey, Shawty snitched on me, and I ain't got now snitch allegation on me, you gonna be like, that nigga ain't right. So I'm gonna cut him out. So Wham and everybody in the city turn their back on everybody. For what? For some this bitch ass nigga said. But yet, you throwing rocks behind your motherfucking hand because you don't want to hear him did 10 times worse than every nigga out here. That's my thing.
Yeah, so you're the only person from Atlanta. I mean, I guess Mondo has said something, but you're the only person from Atlanta that has really kind of said something.
Cause these bitch ass niggas scared. These niggas scared. These niggas know I don't answer the damn nigga. I get my own money. I do my own thing. I ain't got damn motherfucking industry politics. I don't give a fuck about streams. I don't give a fuck about selling the album. I don't give a fuck about none of that. So like these bitch ass niggas be scared. These niggas be trying to say fake nigga, fuck that nigga. What you want to do? And what I said it. And I said it in the face, and I spit in that fuck nigga face and Roscoe face. And these niggas know I'm about it.
Okay.
It ain't no I pull and get what? That's why I don't pull up on half all these bitch ass niggas. So, and I ain't got talking tough. They know I pull up.
Let me ask you this.
Meanwhile, this has happened. YSL attorney Caleb Bumpus and defendant Shannon Jackson, who met and fell in love during last year's YSL RICO trial, have announced that they are expecting a baby, a true Atlanta love story. Baby 7 arriving October 2025. It's no city like Atlanta, man. I'll tell you that. It's no city like Atlanta, man. Make sure y'all listen to Billy 2 from Suave, Grady Baby from Benicia, both out now. 404 True versus the World. Oh, there's some West Coast stuff. Is that it for the... I thought there was more. Okay, I guess we're going to the West Coast end. Glasses Malone. And then this I definitely don't know about. This West Coast. I'm from Atlanta, like... And yeah. So there's some West Coast stuff. Glasses Malone, he responded to Drakeo father, Drakeo the ruler, the late great Drakeo the ruler on the West Coast, who said that Kendrick stole Drakeo's flow on GNX and didn't give him credit for it. Glasses Malone has responded.
That's a good thing. I saw that too. I have a lot of patience when somebody
they trying to prove they tough. They trying to prove they tough for some reason. I don't know. It's crazy though.
He passes away. I mean, when someone passed away, like how Draco died in a really very...
Me personally, I'll say this is the last thing before I play this video. I believe everybody who say they tough, you got it. I don't want anybody. I ain't trying to pull no cards. If you say you tough, you got it. You ain't got to prove to me nothing. I want to live. All right. I'm about to play it. All right, West Coast, here we go.
That's a good thing. I saw that too. I have a lot of patience when somebody passes away. I mean, when someone passed away, like how Draco died in a really very, honestly, very irresponsible on his behalf. And I know that's fucked up because he did pass away, but it was really irresponsible on his behalf because culturally, like he meant more to everybody on the West than some of the stuff he was getting himself into and some of the things that he was saying. You know what I'm saying? Like he put himself in a really bad situation, you know what I mean? And it ended up fucked up for him. And we got robbed of somebody, you know what I mean, that really could have done incredible things for West Coast, you know, street urban culture, for hip hop. And his dad, I would imagine, is really sad to lose his son. Now, I don't know their dynamics. His brother, Ralphie the Plug, is doing really good with his music. You know what I mean? But I really kind of got to have like mercy on his dad for whatever he's saying. But it's irresponsible of his dad to question somebody's intention without reaching out and speaking to them. Like, Doc, one thing I give Doc credit, he not ducking nobody. Like, he not the kind of person that if there's any question, not to mention, like, that's the point of Snoop just hit me today. Shout out to Snoop Dogg. He FaceTimed me earlier. We was talking for like an hour. And he was telling me how important it is for me to keep leading the path and being okay when somebody is influenced by something that I do. He said that's the hardest part for him. He said it's like sometimes he'll get lost and be like, wait a minute, y'all giving credit to that nigga when I started this. And he was saying that to me because a lot of the things that I come up with, people kind of take them and do it. Like right now, what we did with this, you know what I'm saying? And I understood. So like somebody like Draco does get a lot of credit right now that he passed away. But somebody like One Take Jay is just as influential as Draco the Ruler. Possibly more. If shout out to the Blue Bucks clan, shout out to the clan. If the clan is the offsprings of Draco's style, Blueface is the offspring of One Take Jay's style. That's a platinum artist. So it kind of comes and goes, like we inspire each other. So it's nothing wrong if you feel that there's a flow comparison to what this man is doing. You know what I mean? But it's a way you say it. And when you go get on Adam platform and then you try to shame or discourage the homie, like the homie has something to do with what happened with your kid, that's what's wrong with niggas in the first place. That's how this shit be going bad. So if I knew his pops, I really would have got at his pops like, hey, homie, like you could talk to the homie if you felt that way and tell him that. Is no reason for you to take that publicly and try to disparage, like use disparaging words to hurt somebody that really don't need nothing from your son, that didn't need nothing that your son created, that could have did a million things. People going to discover your son because of what this man did. And I'm not sure I would say he even took that specific flow, to be honest. It's a lot of E40 and a lot of different things in Draco style, even though he is an architect of something special. So I didn't like that at all, dog. You know what I mean? I didn't like that. As far as the Owls running with something, some dudes hit me on Twitter the other day, right? And I try to have dialogue with fans. I'm starting to realize there may not be dialogue with stands, homie, but with fans. So I was explaining to them in the room that I got signed to Cash Money. I was signed to Cash Money before Drake. I was there when Drake came. I remember when Drake deal was done. I remember how they started working his record. And I was telling them that. Some asshole said Glasses didn't sign the Cash Money to 2011 because they Googled it. And the first paragraph you read on Google is Glasses Malone was signed to Cash Money to 2011. But if you do one lick of homework past that, you'll realize Certified came out in 2007. The Certified video came out in 2008. Haters with Lil Wayne and Birdman came out in 2008. Sun Come Up with Rick Ross and Birdman came out, and T-Pain came out in 2009. You will see that I was signed there first, no matter what Google says. They just wrong. And people find so much confidence. And I'm saying it to the dude, and the dude is calling me a lie. So they started to run with Glasses wasn't signed there before Drake. He just, he came after Drake, and they kind of ran with it until somebody got smart and said, nah, he was signed before then. And then the narrative became, oh, Glasses must be jealous of him because they must have chosen him. No, none of the above. Drake was a well-deserving artist when he came there. He was a great record maker. They did a good job by him. You know what I'm saying? My problem is different. I didn't know nothing about the business. I was just really the culture. That's it. So things happen for him the way they should because he worked and he got really good. And his team, who is not really credited in all of this, somebody like 40, they really dope. It was just a low, nigga. I didn't have no producer. It was just glasses. So I'm not mad at anything, but the point I'm saying, when you saying the Owls kind of run with it, that's just what it's gonna be. And Dot is prepared. Like one thing, I when I do say something to Kendrick, I always make sure and remind him that he's prepared for the moment. Like it's okay if people don't like you, homie. Like you used to people not liking you. Like it's okay, but still be the biggest success you could be. Like you owe it to everything that niggas been through. If I need to tell him that. All the shit we've been through, all them tours, all the doors slammed in our face. Times people wouldn't show us love. Times people hated on us. Times where it was fucked up. Times where they was in that back room eating chicken. Times where me and Top trying to figure out my career. He trying to help me. Times when J-Rock, things were Warner, when it fell apart. All that shit, nigga, you owe success at the highest level. Don't, like I always say, there was a moment I felt genuinely where he just was happy that he made it. He was making a living and everything was cool. And I'm like, that's not enough. What that nigga saying that song, not enough? I'm like, nigga, I remember that. I remember being on him like, nigga, you can have it. And he got the #1 spot. Now do whatever you want to do. You, nigga, you owed it to the struggle. That nigga, all our whole generation, Nip, me, you, nigga, Bishop, Mikey, nigga, Mike Stroh, nigga, you know, Problem, nigga, Bang.
I love black folks when they be like, yeah, y'all know that extremely popular song? That was me that told them to say that back in 2007. Like, I love when black people do that, bro. Shout out black people. All right, next thing, Taylor Townsend rant. This was from 2 days ago at the U.S. Open, I believe. Taylor Townsend versus a girl. She couldn't take the loss well. And then she said, you need to learn how to lose better. And then there were some accusations of racism. So with that being said, shout out to New York basketball. I don't know why New York basketball posted this. I guess because the U.S. Open is in New York. But yeah, she told me I have no educational class, whether it be racial undertones. That's something she could speak on. I let my racket talk, excuse me. She packed up and gone. I'm here. I don't take any offense. I'm proud the way I handle myself. Shout out to Taylor Townsend. Let's get into it.
No class, and to see what happens if we play each other outside of the U.S. And I said, you know, I'm excited. Bring it. So I can't speak on how she felt about it. That's something that you're going to have to ask her. I'm
going to scroll down for the sake of copyright because this looks pretty professional, and I will get copyrighted for it.
Take it in that way. But also, you know, that has been a stigma in our community of, you know, being non-educated and all the things when it's the furthest thing from the truth. And the thing that I'm the most proud of is that I let my racket talk, because ultimately I'm the one here sitting in front of you guys, moving on to the next round, getting the next check, moving on, being able to still be here and speak to you guys. And that's what's the most important. She's packed up and she's gone.
Talk that talk.
I'm here. And that's the only thing that matters. So whether it had racial undertones or not, that's something that she could speak on. But the only thing that I'm worried about right now is continuing to move forward through this tournament. I know that I'm a fantastic tennis player, and I know that I have a lot of things that I want to accomplish. And this is another stepping stone. It's another brick that I'm laying on my foundation, or on my road to greatness, you know. And so ultimately, you know, whatever it is that it is, I don't take any offense to it, but I'm really proud of the way that I handle myself. And, you know, more than anything, if my son sees that, I know that he'll be proud of me as well. And that's what matters the most.
Talk that talk, queen. Nathan said this ain't the first time that the lady that she was going against has been nasty to folks and things of that sort. Hey, if the shoe fit, the shoe fit. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? So if the shoe fits, bro. The shoe fits, dog. And then she responded to it. I believe, I don't know, this is the response.
Here's just writing about this. Did you see the incident between Townsend and Ostapenko?
I actually spoke to Alona after the match, but during our conversation, I didn't know what happened.
So this is Irina speaking about what she said.
And then, well, I have to say that she's nice, you know. She just sometimes can lose control. And
when your man said you wrong, when your man say you wrong, you might just be wrong.
She has some things in life to face and some struggles. So I was just trying to help her to, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, just not like face it more in mature way, but I was just trying to help her to like settle down and kind of like.
Hey, I don't know if you seen the thing with the well, who was it? It was Rampage Jackson. Rampage was talking about his son Raja, and he said his son said he's like, my son ain't been the same since he lost his mama. And I'm like, bro, what does that have to do?
Just was someone she could speak to and just let it go. You know, I think she just sometimes can just lose control over her emotions, which pretty tough. And I really hope that one day she will figure it herself and she will handle it much better.
You think there's something else going on off court that affected?
I think so, yeah. You know, like sometimes when you struggle with some things in life, it's of course can reflect your tennis career, and on court you're more unstable and you can lose control and you just don't understand what's going on in the moment. And then for sure, I'm pretty sure, like looking back, she's not happy with her behavior.
But like reverting to racism when you lose because you mad is crazy. It's like you lose and you like, that's why you monkey. Like, what? Like you lost. Take the loss, bro. You're uneducated. You're ghetto. You're a monkey. Like, it's like, all right, bro, you lost. So she said, just a small update about the match. Already, I don't like this. Today after the match, I told my opponent that she was very disrespectful as she had a net ball in a very decided woman. In a very decided moment. Okay. And didn't say sorry. But her answer, you want to say sorry for what? It's sports, man. Y'all got to stop with this soft stuff, bro. Like, y'all have to stop, bro. But her answer was that she doesn't have to say sorry at all. It's sports, bro. There are some rules in the tennis which most of the players follow, and it was the first time ever that this has happened to me on tour. If she plays in her homeland, and it doesn't mean that she can behave and do whatever she wants. In the beginning of the match, all players are supposed to start to warm up on the baseline. The opponent came out straight away and started to warm up, and then which was very disrespectful and against the rules of a tennis match. Oh my goodness! So she ain't even apologizing. She just standing on it. Her friend, she apologizing more than her. Man, y'all keep this loser stuff away from me, bro. This is fine, man, but at least she's standing on it, I guess. Whatever. Police versus a man.
If you don't hurt people, you ain't gonna
towards me again.
Shut your ass up.
If you ain't towards me again.
Shut your ass up.
Right
I'm right here.
Okay, take another step.
Physical distance.
I know.
Arms length.
Right.
I know I'm right. I know I'm right. I know I'm right. You shouldn't have a badge on you, fucking bully. This is what's going on. If the people in the community are mad about what y'all doing, you should be listening to what they say and trying to fix it. Not getting in their face talking about, I wish you would, because I will. I'm not scared. You see how many of y'all? Comrades, walk 50 feet that way. Walk 50 feet that way. Excuse me, can y'all back up just a little bit? I want to display something. I'm by myself. I'm not scared of all of y'all. Right? I'm telling you, if black people are brutalized in Philadelphia, we gonna get involved. We don't want to get involved. We want to serve the community together. We want to stop the drugs and stuff together. But you can't be on both sides of the line. So you can't be punching people or stepping on their head or laughing at them while they're having a seizure and then want somebody to be nice to you. You see what I'm saying? If I did that, my comrades did that, I'd fuck my comrade up. My comrade wouldn't be walking around next to me in a uniform, and I wouldn't care if I got fired or sued or any of that shit because I stand for it. You're supposed to stand for that. You see what I'm saying? So if you, right, but that shit right there wasn't me. I hear you, but what I'm saying to you is I'm telling you why. I'm telling you where this anger come from. You see what I'm saying? If police don't brutalize people in this neighborhood, we don't got to get with the police. But if we get video sent to us of that, we going to come yelling and screaming and ready to fight. Guess what? You got to write the bullshit. It's not funny. That's why you're a pig. See, police officers, police officers that serve the community, they cool. But when police officers laugh at people having seizures because they slammed them on the ground, that's a pig, right? When police punch you, punching you is not part of their policy. That's a pig, right? The police officer says I would dignify everyone I encounter during the commission of my ship. If they're not dignifying everybody they come encounter with, that's a pig. It says I would treat everybody with courtesy and respect. If they hop out talking like this, bald-headed bully, that's a pig. You understand what I'm saying? That man is black in the black community being a pig, right? I want y'all to know the difference. I also want you to know that you do not have to be scared of them. See what I'm saying? You don't got to be scared of them. You understand? I will get into it with them and die before I let them do anything to you, sister. You don't got to be scared of them. And more black men in this community need to get their I got my record expunged. I got a gun license right here. More black people need to get their record expunged, and they need to get legally armed so that they're not the only ones with the guns, so that the punching and the slamming and the putting the foot on the head, all that shit stops. Because all three of those things happen in that camera, and they're not going to happen while I'm here. What's your name, sir? My name is Paul Birdsong. I'm the chairman of the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense. What's yours? Listen, we're here to be peaceful. We're just here to make sure nothing goes wrong. That's what I'm here for. We don't need no hostility. There is hostility. Listen. If you don't want hostility, hold your comrades accountable. Every officer that's in that tape should be arrested. What about the officers that slammed that man in there and laughed as he had a seizure? Well, we could take care of that. We could take care of that. Oh, we gonna take care of it. We already filed a lawsuit on every badge number in the video. You can't make threats. I didn't make a threat. I responded to one. He said it. I said, we're the Panther Party's here. We're not gonna let you beat up on anybody here. That's not a threat. That's us defending ourselves. We're the Black Panther Party for self-defense. He got out the car and said, if I interfere with him doing his duty, it's going to be a problem. I said, your duty is not to punch nobody, right, or kick nobody, or laugh when anybody's having a seizure. So if you illegally put your hands on somebody, I'm going to intervene. I don't care if it's a problem. I'm not just voicing my opinion. I'm telling you that the black people will not be the victims of the police in this community no more while we're here. That's all I'm saying. And I'm going to recruit others around here. So when I leave, they're going to continue not being the victims. Right, all right. You hold your comrades accountable. I make sure mine do the right thing too. Black power. Black power.
I ain't gonna lie. I respect Buddy for sure. This was an Instagram reel posted to TikTok. Y'all better get the message out. I respect Buddy, man. Stand on it for sure. And like he said it won't be no problem if there wasn't problems in this community already with the police. And if y'all wasn't already on video slamming people down and laughing at people while they, shaking on the ground and things of that sort because of the way that you kind of arrested them being aggressive and things of that sort, then this wouldn't even be a problem. And he said, so we just going to respond to that. He said, oh, is that a threat? He said, no, it ain't a threat. I'm going to do it. Now, how the police gonna file that with the law and everything in terms of threats to a police officer, I don't know. But salute to bro. Shout out to the Black Panther Party. Shout out to West Philly. Everybody up there for sure. Okay, Freddie Gibbs, he has responded about his recent run-in. Shouts out to my boy, by the way. I believe his name like Jordan Rose over there at Complex. We had an argument Super Bowl week about Frank Ocean. But he interviewed Freddie Gibbs about his recent encounter with Benny the Butcher at the airport. Westside was speaking to somebody. He said, hey man, you can only get this here. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop beautiful thing. Them boys need to talk it out. So let's go.
There's a video
sorry.
that came up a few weeks ago of what looked to be you and Benny the Butcher talking in an airport in Paris. Was that video recent?
I'm gonna say this. It was a video. I mean, you saw me standing there. I was in the airport. Everything that everybody tried to make out of it, that wasn't true. I didn't even really barely even said a word. I was just standing there. I saw them was standing there. Of course, we in the French airport. What are we gonna do? I ain't going to jail over there. So y'all do y'all thing. I was like, man. The only thing I really said was, hey man, this ain't the time or the place. I just tried to keep it gangster and just, I was on my way to London to meet up with him and get a bag, so I ain't about to put my bag up with no A lot of this rap be on some WWF, so I don't get into that. I ain't never even spoke to West Side Gun, you know what I mean? So I don't know where all that come from. I don't know. I didn't even really look at that. I looked at this. I saw people was talking about it, and I was like, oh yeah, this some more fake shit. So I don't even, like I said, man, you saw footage of me there in the airport, but it wasn't nothing that everybody was making it out to be. I was just standing there with my arms folded up, bro. I barely said a word. So, but them is into that wrestling shit, so they do that. I don't wrestle.
Now he's throwing shots at Dane Griselda. Jeez Louise. Man, this was a time, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. 2020 with Frank Lucas and One Way Track. Oh my goodness. I believe that was 2020, if not 2021. I might just listen to that today during work, man. They put some good records out because both of them is rapidy rap dudes. So for them to be beefing this long, it's just like annoying, bro. Because it doesn't even seem like it's that deep, whatever it's about. Going back to my hometown of Atlanta, Georgia, bro. They was trying to steal Tom Jones' car. How y'all gonna steal the news reporter's car, bro? But Tom Jones was giving them the beats. He pop, 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 bing, 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 bing. All right.
Putting the shoes out. They pulling the shoes off.
Okay.
Look at Tom holding his own. Yeah, Tom.
Judy, stop. We can see it.
What's that? The parking attendant trying to help him fight? Don't let him steal your car,
He's
Tom.
stealing his car.
And here come the police.
I don't know.
Dang, Tom held him off. He did what he had to do. Dang. But he got arrested expeditiously. Security man did nothing but hold open the door for Tom. I guess that's all he needed. He just needed to hold him until the police came. How you gonna steal the news reporter car, bro? I ain't gonna lie, Tom got my respect after this, bro.
Was he trying to steal his car? Yes.
I mean, he always got my respect.
I guess he was trying to help.
Standpoint, but my boy held his own. Shout out Tom Jones. Shout out WBTV Channel 2 Action News. We are here for you, huh? Shouts out to ABC. Shouts out to Atlanta, man. It's crazy. They tried to steal the news reporter. They can walk him into the courthouse. Oh, he outside the courthouse? He is. Bruh, come on, bruh. These YNs so broken, stupid, it's ridiculous. Is that Garnet Street? Man, right at the pre-trial. That's exactly what he get. Leave people stuff alone. They work hard for it, bum. He probably ain't even know that was dude from the news, bruh. Like, I think if he knew, he definitely, I don't know. He might have still done it. These people crazy. Staying in Atlanta, man. AJC is shutting down. After 150 years in the business, the Atlanta Journal-Constitution will end its print edition at the end of December. So they aren't shutting down. They're just going completely digital. They already been working on going digital over the last few years with podcast networks and videos and documentaries. They've been putting out South Got Something to Say, which features Tony Snow, of course, friend of the channel. And also, you know, they just been doing this for a while. So now it's official. No more print at the end of the year, December 31st. I still have the paper where the Hawks forced Game 7 against the Boston Celtics in 2008. You know, just there's nothing like a print edition for when there's something that happens the day of, bro. Like if the Falcons going to the Super Bowl, Falcons winning the Super Bowl, you always want those type of papers. If you're a sports fan, if you're a news junkie, you know, the night that the day that Obama got elected, 08, you know, the day that, you know, whoever got elected that you like and things of that sort. You know, if you want that paper, history being made, you always want physical evidence and like a souvenir from that day. It's nothing like a daily newspaper when it comes to those big moments, man. So with that being said, let's get into the story from Fox 5 Atlanta. Atlanta Journal-Constitution, the end print edition at the end of the year. The Atlanta Journal-Constitution will end its print edition at the end of the year. The company, which published its print since 1868, is shifting all of its resources into a digital news operation, publisher Andrew Morse announced. What they're saying, Morse, who joined the paper in 2023, told the New York Times that the company has had plans to stop its print edition later that year, but he argued that the timing was not right. The fact is, printing newspapers and putting them on trucks and driving them around and delivering them to people's front stoops has not been the most effective way to distribute the news in a very long time. But everybody ain't that technology technically advanced. You know what I'm saying? I need to give me a outside of the one that I'm already paying for working. So I need to give me probably a newspaper subscription, support local news, keep these things alive to like prevent these things from happening. The newspaper sent an email to subscribers announcing that December 31st, 2025 will be the last edition printed. After 157 years, we did not make this decision lightly. For many of us, reading the paper with our morning coffee is ingrained in our routine as brushing our teeth or scrambling eggs, Morse wrote in an email. Embracing our digital future means we can focus on every resource and every ounce of energy on producing world-class journalism and delivering it in a way to you that is most impactful. With changes in priorities, the newspaper says it will launch a new mobile app that includes reporting, newsletters, and podcasts later this year. AJC leaders say they plan to hit the road to meet with subscribers to talk about the change and celebrate the organization's 157th year in business. Current print subscribers will receive an email on Thursday, as well as a letter in the mail with details on the transition. Yeah, man. Tough news. Like they say, sign of the times. Obviously, print has kind of been outdated and things of that sort, but despite it being outdated, some people still rely on print just because their eyes or whatever the case might be, or they just like holding physical media. Some people just still value physical media, man. And so it's sad for sure, especially like I said, in the big hometown. Shout out to the Marietta Daily Journal and everybody over there. But on the grand scale, beyond the high school sports and everything like that, just with the major sports teams in town, it's sad to see that kids won't have that in the future. You know, when the Braves win the World Series, or Braves do this, or the Hawks do this, or the Falcons do this, or the Atlanta United do that, they won't have that. Georgia State does this, Georgia Tech does this, UGA does it. Like, they won't have that. So that's sad, but hopefully people can make such a big sting about it and subscribe to the AJC themselves and support local journalism to the point where they bring it back. I don't know. We'll see what happens, man. Next up, Love Island fans are mad at Speedy Mormon. Speedy, people do not get mad at this dude. So when I saw this, I was like, bro, what the heck? Oh, they already deleted the stuff. Speedy's the least problematic person ever, man. They trying to throw anything on anybody who doesn't kiss their favorite contestants behind, pack to show up, and there it is. Cancel Love Island. I'm so serious because they're going crazy on Speedy, bro. Like, the only time I seen people go crazy on Speedy, I saw one viral tweet that criticized them for going to the Chris Brown concert, and now this thing, people going crazy on him for this. Let me see. Tally was the first person to say something about him. She said, "This is not professional, for one, and two, why does he seem smiley and happy about it? Weird." So here's the clip. Speedy said, "Watch the full thing before you just go off a clip," but I'll play the clip. I'm sorry, Speedy, this is not very journalistic of me and everything like that. Let's go.
Here's what I do want to say, and this will be the last thing. I want you all to consider that maybe, just maybe, people are allowed to feel how they want to feel, especially when they have information that you don't have. So today you may have seen a clip, or you may have seen a portion of an interview when someone was asked if they felt as if a relationship was real. And while you are absolutely entitled to have your opinion on that, I do want to say that some people may have more information than you have. They may know things that you don't have. don't know. They may be aware of things that transpired that you don't know. They may have seen and witnessed things that you have not seen. That's it. That's all I want to say. So you may see somebody say, or you may see somebody have an opinion on a relationship. I would just say maybe, just maybe, they know something that you don't. Because if what I was told off camera is true,
that boy in too deep, man. That boy in too deep. I think my boy done got lost in the sauce, bro. The ace vibe. I ain't gonna lie though. When you was doing numbers like Speedy was doing, man, what? Look, hold on. Let me show y'all something now. Because I remember when he was teasing the ace interview, and he had like numbers off the, you know what I'm saying, off the thing. And I said, dang, okay, like that's something, right? Come on, man. Hold on. Shout out Speedy. I'll make sure y'all subscribe to Speedy's channel. It was this, right? He did the Jeremiah joint. Jeremiah joint had 134,000. Gosh, 134,000 on a 43-minute video. For those of y'all who don't know, that's some money. Then he had 60,000 same month, 61,000 on another Love Island interview, right? He just posted both of those on his channel. Both of those. Hey, there we go, right? So then he goes with the ace joint, his first and only interview. That's over an hour. Nearly 1 million views in the day. Speedy making more money off his personal YouTube right now than he ever did. Man, what? Off of his YouTube alone. It might be getting to the point where he thinking about, shoot, if I want to leave Complex, I could leave Complex right now. You made that much money, man, on the topic, it's easy to get lost in the sauce. Fully submerge yourself in it. Because you could have watched Love Island as everybody else, been into it and things of that sort. And then, you start interviewing the people, you get with them and stuff, you do the interviews, you put it on your independent platforms, but then you see the money from it. And now you're like, dang, you might lean into a little more to the point where you all the way in. I think Buddy might be a little in too deep right now. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Lost in the sauce. But however, who wouldn't? I probably would in the same position. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be like, dang, what the heck? I look up, I'm like, who have I become? I get it. But yeah. Speedy, like bro said, Speedy don't get in no trouble. He don't get in no drama. He don't get in anything. He does his job. He goes home. Goes home, makes his jokes. You know what I'm saying? Does Twitch, does TikTok, everything like that. Keeps it pushing. That's all Speedy does, bro. He just works. At least from what I've seen on the outside looking in. So it's like, if Speedy just works, he ain't no worried about no drama and this and that and everything like that. However, I feel like it might be teetering, you know what I'm saying, a fine line and things of that sort. As journalists, as media members, we hear a lot, bro. People tell us a lot before and after interviews of things that they, you know what I'm saying, don't want to say or bring to the public. So it's like, we know some things that the public doesn't know, but it doesn't mean, you know what I'm saying, as well that we should use that information and tease it and not actually give it up to the public for the sake of engagement and kind of money baiting, ad revenue baiting. But hey, like I said, he's probably making some stupid money, bro. Like off the YouTube, because someone was asking me how much money is that, because I was telling them, I was like, this was my low month or whatever, back in like February, and I showed them those numbers because they were like, how many views is that? I showed them how many views it was, and thinking about that versus like these, I'm almost sick. I'm not gonna lie to you, King. He making some money. Shout out to Speedy. Shout out, y'all make sure y'all get comfy. You know, his sweatsuit brand, everything like that. And y'all subscribe to his channel, everything like that. I'm all for a black man getting paid, especially in the media space. I'll look up Speedy with that. Speedy, Manny, Supreme, Fly Guy, you know, all the people who do multiple things and hostings and, you know what I'm saying, getting money from different ways of doing media, bro. I always look at them like, yo, that's dope for sure. All right, TV voice versus a normal voice.
With breaking news, first responders are on the scene of a major accident. Police say it started with a fire that broke out around 8 p.m. It's crazy out there, yo. I ain't even gonna hold you. The house in the middle of the block, that joint caught on fire around 8 o'clock. Flames start shooting out of that joint like crazy. I first started off as a news reporter. You could hear my Philly accent a lot. So here's some of the words that I had to change. On, X, ask, water, but I still call it water ice. I'm gonna change that. Phone, hoagie. I'll never stop calling it a hoagie. A sub is a train, not a sandwich. Go Birds. For now, reporting live in Roseland, Amanda Lee, News 12, New Jersey.
All right.
Long before I became a local news reporter, I had dreams of becoming a rapper back when I was in high school. I'll be fresh to the death of me until they take the rest of me. I'm staying with the bread on the street, call it sesame.
Hey.
My money crunch like salad, and it really do be dressing me. My rhymes synchronized like ivory and ebony.
Hey.
Stepping on a competition remind me of Bug's Life. Get 'em mean, don't be nice. Manda in the cut, do it hurt? Get ice. Manda in the kitchen, cooking, get spice. I'm different with my ways of working. I'm so good, I got 'em lurking. You step up to me, you stepping back, I'ma have you jerking. My first
Hey.
performance is the finale. You get it once and close the
You
curtain.
stepping up to me, I'm gonna have you stepping back. I'm jerking as a bar. Stop playing. If you know, you know. Shouts out to the ooh, she cold. What's her name? I rock with you now. I'm a fan. I'm a fan, man. What's her name? They don't even have her name in the thing. What's her name? She cool. I support her. Whatever her name might be.
Breaking news. First responders are on the scene of a major
Amanda
accident.
Lee.
Police say
Shout out Amanda Lee, man. Amanda Lee, we rocking with you over here. Keep being yourself. Keep showing your personality on social media. That's fire. All right. Funk Flex. The legendary Funk Flex, man. This Monday, Labor Day, September 1st, will be my last show on Hot 97 at 7 p.m. All good things come to an end of an era that I enjoy very much. I super enjoyed it all. I'll make sure this last one is a great one. Appreciate everyone who supported me over the years. And of course, this was the top comment, man. Of course, this was a top comment, most legendary moment and recent hip-hop media history. I think it's up there with Kanye West once again on Sway in the Morning. You ain't got the answer, Sway. Birdman, put some respect on my name, all of the above. Let's go.
Live from the Mercer. Run up on Yeezy the wrong way, I might murk you. Flee in the G.
Oh, that dang. These 5 seconds, he played the thing. But throw your hand in the cash register. Your money is their money now. Man, what? Took 22 minutes to play Otis, bro. Shut. Everybody go to the nearest corner store right now. Put your hand in the cash register. Ah, they went with the Tyler Creator.
Flex looking in the index for buff net niggas just for some hot butt sex.
Hey, shout out Front Flex, man. Had dudes rapping on the radio, bro, huh? Afraid to God.
And know when the streets fuck with you, and I never sold my soul, I could sleep comfortably. Get your pants credit that blow, they keep.
Yeah. He had dudes rapping. I remember the ASAP Rocky and ASAP Ferg freestyle where they're going back and forth. Man, just a lot of legendary moments. Meek Mill gives his best raps to Front Flex. I remember Childish Gambino, he had Think of Me. It said Bebo Double Bino. Brother, how you living? Yeah, my life so cappuccino. Hey, baby, I got that man at everybody. I feel so helpless. Chopper on the gelses. Soy milk, shellfish. Used to they consume me. Man, but now I got a new one, but she ain't talking to me. Shout out to Funk Flex, man. The legendary Funk Flex, bro. And Godspeed to you in your next journey as well, man. Someone said Phil Lewis tweeted something out about this, like an update about what's going on with Funk Flex. Funk Flex. Oldest premiere. He's just moving slots, not leaving. Oh, yeah. Did all this because he's moving time slots. Yeah, he's moving from like 1 to 5 instead of 7 p.m. Dang, he got a 17-minute G-Unit freestyle. It's crazy on the internet. I mean, on the radio.
Yeah. Funk Master Flex Night.
Yeah, it's cool.
Hard to get a ticket for Funk Master Flex Night.
Shouts out to New York, man. Birthplace of hip hop, everything like that. So he's still going to be on. That's crazy. He's still going to be on. That's crazy. Just moving times from 7 p.m. to 1 to 5 p.m. All right. Well, hey, shout out Funk Flex. Is rap really becoming regional again? Yeah. I'll read this. Not today, but or not this morning. I'll probably read it tonight. But I like that. But yeah, rap is regional again. All right. We at the end of the stream. We just got a couple more things to go over. And then y'all have a great day. Y'all enjoy working stuff.
Ain't nowhere else. Ain't nowhere in this motherfucking park, boy. Every day the same shit.
What?
I said every day the same motherfucking shit. I ain't biting my motherfucking tongue.
You mad at me?
No, I'm not. I said everywhere in the motherfucking park, you stop every day. Somebody stop right here.
I didn't know. I'm just trying to capture a Pokemon. My fault.
Okay, well, can you go over there? I don't want to be on your recording.
I mean, you weren't until you started talking to me. I sat down in the park, chat. I am from Ethiopia, and what? I am from Ethiopia, and what? I know. Who's Alex? Who's that? It's not even an Ethiopian name.
Agent going back and forth. It's crazy. Come on, Agent. Come on, Agent.
So how do I check the route? Who is you? This is a Waffle House incident all over again. What is happening?
Don't act like you don't know Alex, bitch. It's your nasty ass daddy.
I think at this point, he finally understood what was going on all the way.
Not give you permission to record me.
What you gonna do about it?
All right.
Chat, I don't know if y'all can hear her, but I'll bite my tongue because she's a homeless woman, but that's a crazy way to talk to somebody.
Same, bro. You don't have no like filter or like she mad someone interrupted her sitting there and doing nothing. Chill. Let people do what they do, bro. Home to why. You got to let people do what they do. You know what I'm saying? She obviously is dealing with, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? All right. This is the Rampage and Raha thing. Oh, they deleted it. The fan that he is like, where's Raha? Where's Raja? All right, that's deleted. And then the last scene, Jeanette McCurdy books are back, man. Y'all give it up for Jeanette McCurdy. Her novel, her autobiography was like a book that I read in I probably read it like in a week or something, maybe even like 3-4 days. And I was just glued to it. I couldn't stop reading it, bro. I was excited to read it. I was excited to get it. I had to order it online because it was sold out in all the stores. And I read it and I was like, I couldn't start reading it, bro. It was like just glued to it. I felt like I was seeing the behind the scenes of iCarly and one of my childhood shows and everything. It's a great book. And she said she wanted to write more books and she wanted to write novels and this and that. So with that being said, man, she announced her debut novel, Half His Age, releasing in January. It's a book that follows a 17-year-old girl, Waldo, who navigates an affair with her married teacher. I think it's obviously a provocative type of story, but shoot, Jeanette McCurdy, she had me reeled in on that last mug. I'm like, I'm reading like this, page. We hear Jeanette. I ain't gonna lie, when they come out, I might just have to get that joint again, man, because the last one was crazy. But then I'm glad my mom passed like that. That was, first of all, the title was crazy. She's not afraid to take no chances, man. And that's what I rock with about her and stuff like that. She does it for the sake of the art. She puts aside any like kind of fear of being perceived or anything like that to the side for the sake of the art. And for that, she prospers and and her stuff is successful. So shout out to Jeanette McCurdy once again. I will be reading this in January once it drops. I gotta read first. I got 2 books that I probably need to finish over here. I need to finish the Rich Paul book, and I need to finish the Wallow book. And then I also have the 50 Cent. I never finished the 50 Cent book. And his whole audiobook is up on YouTube for free. So I don't know. I probably need to read those 3 books to finish off the year. And then we starting off the year with Jeanette McCurdy. And man, I don't know, my boy. I gotta check my messages and stuff like that, see what's going on with him after this. I've been asleep all night, but yeah, man. With that being said, we're gonna get into it, bro. Like, hey, it's a good stream. We reading this year, everything like that. We closing it out with some readings and stuff. Man, y'all take care of yourselves. You have a great day. All right, we're gonna make this an amazing day. It's 8:30 on the East Coast. You're on the way to work right now. Let's get this money. Shout out to Nickelodeon, huh? What are we talking about? Shout out Jeanette McCurdy. But yeah, man, with all of those things being said, have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good evening, have a good night, have a good day. If nobody else told you today, I care for you. My name is Rashad Milligan. This is the road to 10K subs. Please subscribe and follow along to the channel because I will be streaming and bringing on new content to the channel each and every single day. With that being said, please take care of yourselves and peace. 2 days ago, I had Lareezy. Yesterday, I had some old Michael Vick clips that I brought back. Every single day is going to be some quality. Just know that. You subscribe to the channel. And a stream every day. Where else you going to get that? Huh? All right, peace.
Rashad, why you didn't hit me up?
What's up, Rashad? Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.